Hey guys, welcome back to Perry Fray's Outdoors. This week we're going to talk about something that I got going on this year. Each year I try something new, and this year I am adopting a wild Mustang. So I've had horses off and on my whole life. I'm not a master horse trainer. My dad ran a sale barn when I was younger, and I just jump on them and ride them. I'm not a very good rider. I just like horses. I've been around them, like I said, most of my life, off and on. Um, my youngest daughter, she is in love with horses. Everything she thinks about has to do with horses. And we just recently bought a horse off a gentleman by the name of Sky Epperson out of Hobstadt, Indiana. And he is a tips trainer with the Mustangs. So while we were there, I got talking to him, and he had some Mustangs, and I was really interested in what he was doing. Basically, the government catches these Mustangs and they have them in holding facilities because where they're at in the wild, their habitat can't support the numbers. So these tips trainers, they get these horses and they gentle them down. I was really unaware of the program, but basically he gets them. He has 90 days to get them where you can catch them, put a halter on them, pick up all 4 feet, and get them in a trailer. He'll get them where they'll load in a trailer. So when he gets all that done, you can basically you pay $125. And I don't know if you've priced horses lately, but $125 for a horse is a steal, especially one that you're able to catch, halter, pick up all 4 feet, and load in the trailer. So since we bought a horse off him for my youngest daughter, I decided horses are herd animals. If you got one, you kind of need another one. So I ended up getting with him after the fact, and he went to the holding facility in Illinois. I can't remember the town, but there's a holding facility in Illinois that he gets his horses out of. He sent me some pictures the day that he was there. I got to pick the horse that I wanted to adopt. I ended up with a 5-year-old gelding, and it came from the Eagle, Nevada herd. And I'm stoked about it. So he picked it up right before Thanksgiving, and then I didn't get to go down there. He had like a little Mustang seminar where he had some people come down and watch, and I really wanted to go, but unfortunately, with it being a holiday, I just couldn't. We had some family functions going on. So finally, the other day, my dad and I, we got to go down there, and first time I ever got to see him. He is a beautiful horse. He is about 14'3", and he's built like a quarter horse. He's got a big hip on him. He's just a beautiful horse. So if you've seen the thumbnail of this video, you probably clicked on it just because of that horse. Everybody that goes to his place, he says, tries to adopt him or buy him. He's just a real looker. But he is wild. You'll see in this video, my dad goes up to him first, and he kind of gets to lay hands on him. Then I get to go up to him, and then towards the end, we start working with him and doing some exercise. So if you're interested in adopting a Mustang, there are thousands of Mustangs in holding facilities across the country, and they are looking for adopters. You can, if you're from my area, around the Indiana, Illinois area, you can contact Sky Epperson on Facebook, or you can find him on Instagram at Indiana Horsepacker Sky. He's got a lot of beautiful horse videos and pictures. He actually goes out to Colorado sometimes and does some pack trips with some outfitters out there. I think he spends some time out there. Just get with Sky Epperson or Indiana Horsepacker Sky. Or if you're not in this area, just do some research and find your tip trainer in your area, and hopefully we can get some of these horses adopted. It's very important. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. So this is day 17 with my Mustang. This is the first time that I've been out here to see him, and I brought my dad. As you can see, my dad, he's the first one that tries approaching him, and he walks right up to him.
Dean's list, and I keep telling them I made the Dean's list that short time I was in college. And my daughter's always real quick. Yeah, I've heard the stories, Dad. It was a different list. I said, surprised the dean even knew my name. Yeah, well, you do some of the stuff you did, Dad, they do know your name. Yeah.
So after my dad gets through, it's my turn, and I take my time approaching him. Like I said, I have never been up to him. Sky's been working him for the last couple of weeks, but this is my first time here with the holidays and everything. I just couldn't get down here.
He does like that. Let in more.
I'm letting you get up behind me.
Yeah.
Stick makes a big difference, don't it?
Do what?
That stick makes a big difference.
It does.
I guess
does.
it makes your body look bigger.
Well, you can get in there and, I mean, and he also knows, like, you can come in there and use it as an extension of your arm too, which kind of helps. It gives him something to focus on other than you too,
Yeah.
you know.
Gonna be a big trail horse, huh? Think you can lead dogs off of you and coon hunt off of you, huh?
Do what?
I asked him if he thought I could lead dogs off of him and coon hunt off of him. Like one of these days.
One of these days.
Alright, let me touch your nose more than that mare does. She's a little head shy.
Yeah.
We've been working on it. We've been working on it.
Yeah, since you were here, he's kind of latched on and he'll follow me around now.
Yeah, he's came a long way. You remember we came right to him.
And he's kind of almost turned into a little bit of a pest. I'll be in here working this bay horse and I'll back up against that, you know, the divider fence there. He'll come up and pull on my hood and bump my elbow and say, hey, why aren't you coming?
So now we're getting ready to do an exercise where Sky applies pressure to him unless he gets over by me. I am located just off the screen at the bottom right part of the screen. And as you watch Sky, he's putting some pressure on the Mustang, and once he gets on my end of the pen, he will release it a little bit. And then after we're doing this for a little while, he gets him to look at me and even step towards me. I do apologize that I am out of the picture here, but if you watch the horse, you can kind of see by Sky's body language, like right here, he's releasing the pressure because he stopped on my end of the pen.
We'll get to watch him though.
Is it okay? So again, I'm just outside the frame on the right side, and if you watch Sky, he applies pressure, and as soon as the horse looks at me, he releases the pressure.
There you go. That's what we're looking for. Says you're so confusing. You spent all this time trying to get close to me, and now you're trying to shoo me away. half a step from me.
Yeah. But I think when he come, if he tried to come to me, Dad would be behind him.
Yeah. I did like though twice he started to think about going to your hand, and then that one time he really turned to look at your dad's hand,
Yeah.
and not in a bad way, I didn't think.
No.
Good. Smart. Good. Good. Right, you get forward with him, or you get me on the side? Which do you want? Which do you want? It's your choice. It's your choice. Your choice. We're okay. Okay. Your choice. Choice. We go. You can go to him, or I get to be on the side. Which do you want? Which do you want? Okay. We'll settle for this. We'll settle for this. I get to beat him on the side. Go right up there to that post. That's a big deal for him, coming on in on that side though. And that's not something I can do alone.
Okay, so after working with the horse for quite a while, I've decided that I probably ought to get on the camera here. Um, Sky and I are kind of working with him, and I kneeled down to become less threatening, and I reached my hand out there, and
Most of the Mustangs come in.
I didn't get the first touch that I got,
but
but I'm getting ready to show you all the second touch that I got on camera. Just keep watching.
Most of them. Good boy. Good boy. Oh.
This was also the first time that Sky was able to work him on his side this much. And it's funny, if you watch, every time the horse kind of leans away from me or looks away from me, Sky will kind of just lean towards him or raise his hand a little bit. It's kind of comical here, but it seems to be working.
Good try. Good try. Good. That guy's all right. Guy's all right.
And there's the second touch that we've been working so hard for. And immediately after, I stand up and walk away and relieve the pressure.
I haven't been able to get him to tolerate me being on the side this much too, so we're working on two things at once. Kind of cool.
It's hard to do by yourself.
Yeah. You can still do it. You can just make it a corner that's safe, or you can make it a tarp that's safe, or if you're having trouble with trailer load, when you got them halter lead, I'll just turn them into the round pin free and make the trailer safe. And then pretty soon you got a self loader. You just stay there this time. I want to see if you'll tolerate me on the side.
amazes me. You get a horse that's raised around humans but had never been handled, and they'll run right over the top of you. He won't even think about running toward a human.
Be scared of us.
Well, yeah, but I mean, a horse raised around humans will run right over you and not think nothing of it.
Yeah. And most of the Mustangs are that way. I've had a couple that,
Every time he gets scared, he starts backing up. He ain't.
yeah, I had one that, in particular, that did run me over.
So this is the end of the session, and as you can see, the Mustang's calmed down quite a bit, and I'm able to walk up to him and lay hands on him and pet him and kind of let him know that I'm all right and more or less say my goodbyes until next time. All right, that was pretty interesting. I'm stoked about this horse. Like I said, if you're interested in adopting a Mustang, just find your tips trainer, and they'll do all the hard work for you. They'll do all the gentling, get it where you can touch it, pick up its feet, get it loaded in a trailer, and $125, and it's yours. So I don't see where you can lose on a situation like this if you're looking for a horse. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and we'll catch you next time on Perry Fraze Outdoors.